everybody. Hi everybody. Welcome to another story time from home. We are not live today just because it is a holiday, so I've recorded this in advance for you all. But I'm still happy to be here with you, even if we're here at different times. That's fine. I'm happy, and as always, I'm going to start by singing If You're Happy and You Know It. So if you're also feeling happy, please do sing along with me. If you're not feeling so happy today, maybe try singing anyway. Sometimes that'll help you get there. All right, are you ready? Here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. And if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Because the more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Welcome everybody to our Storytime from Home once again. I always say welcome again after my first two songs. It's just the way I go. This week I would like to start again with our opposites, with roly-poly. So can we get our roly-poly arms ready? Are we ready? Here we go. Roly-poly, roly-poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, down, 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 down. Roly-poly, roly-poly, out, 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 out. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, in, and then big and small. Roly-poly, roly-poly, big, 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 big. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, small, 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 and push and pull. Roly-poly, roly-poly, push, 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 push. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, pull, 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 pull. And the last one, my favorite, fast and slow. Roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, slow, 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 slow. Very good job with your opposites. Thank you. Now, last week on my live story time, I did the alphabet in ASL Sign Language, and we learned how to do A, B, C together. So this week we're going to sing the ABCs together again. I will sign them all for you, but I'll take a moment to teach you D, E, and F this time. So if we're ready to do that. So for D, you put these three fingers down, just have your pointer finger up, and have your thumb on those down fingers. If you turn it to the side, it looks like a lowercase d. All right? Okay. E, all of your fingers curved down and the thumb across them. That's E, just like this. And F is an easy one. Start with all your fingers up, put the pointer down and hold it down with your thumb, so that's F. My hand's not very good at F, but that's okay. You want all these fingers straight up together. So let's do that one more time. You have, wow, I forgot how to do D. D, E, and F. So we're ready to sing our ABCs together? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we know our ABCs. Next time, won't you sign with me? Let's do that one more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we know our ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Very nice, thank you. And today I'd also like to teach you some more signs that aren't just the letters. The letters are very useful because you can spell most things if you don't know the words. But we'll learn some signs for actual words today as well. I'd like to sing with you the song "The Bear Went Over the Mountain," but we'll sing it with a few signs. The first one we're going to learn today is bear. So for bear, you cross your arms in front of you, and then you make claws with your hands like this twice. So bear. We'll do that one more time. Bear. Very good. Mountain, you make both your hands into fists like rocks, and then you do the slope of the mountain. So mountain. Either way, doesn't matter. And the last one I'm going to teach you before we start singing is C. So C, you make the V sign with your fingers and just from the side of your eye like this. So that's C. So bear, mountain, and C. So let's sing together. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain to see what she could see. But all that she could see, was the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain was all that she could see. Very good. Let's do it again, but this time the bear is going to go over the river. So we need to know the sign for river. So again, we use both hands, and they go like this, like a river. If you want, you can add in a finger wiggle, so it's like the water moving, the river. All right? Let's go. The bear went over the river, the bear went over the river, the bear went over the river to see what she could see. But all that she could see, was the other side of the river, the other side of the river, the other side of the river was all that she could see. Very good. That was some great signing. Thank you for learning those signs with me today. All right. Whew. I think it might be time for me to tell you my story for today. My story is also about some bears and one little girl. The little girl's name is Goldilocks. I don't know if you know this story. I like it very much. I've liked it since I was very little. So I'm going to tell this one to you today. There once was a little girl named Goldilocks. And she was named Goldilocks because her hair was a very golden color. Sometimes we use the word locks to describe hair. So Goldilocks means golden hair. So that was her name. And she was a very curious and adventurous little girl, and she liked to explore the forest behind her house. One day when she was exploring the forest, she found a house. She didn't know it, but this house belonged to the 3 bears: Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. 1, 2, 3. They were not home at the moment. They had gone out for a walk while they waited for their morning porridge to cool down. So when Goldilocks went up and knocked on the door, nobody answered. Now Goldilocks, being maybe a little too curious for her own good, and maybe a little bit rude, did not let that stop her. She decided to just open the door and go right inside. And she did. And the first thing she saw when she went in was 3 bowls of porridge sitting on the table. Those are the ones the bears had left there to cool down as they went on their walk. There was a very big bowl of porridge That one was for Papa Bear. There was a medium-sized bowl of porridge. That one was for Mama Bear. And there was one very small bowl of porridge. That one was for Baby Bear. Goldilocks, being maybe a little bit greedy, and definitely a little bit rude, immediately decided she wanted to eat that big bowl of porridge. So she went right over and she took a bite. Oh, no. This porridge is still too hot. She didn't like it at all. Fair enough. I guess I'll try the medium bowl of porridge, she thought. She went around the table to the medium bowl of porridge, grabbed the spoon and took a bite. Oh, no. That porridge was far too cold. Well, there's one more bowl of porridge. It's kind of small, but it's better than nothing, she thought. She went around the table to that small bowl of porridge, grabbed the spoon, and tasted it. It was just right. So she ate the whole bowl, just like that. She is kind of a rude little girl. It's okay. Well, having eaten that porridge, and having already gone on lots of adventures in the forest that morning, she was feeling a little bit tired. Her feet were starting to hurt. And she saw, in the next room over, 3 chairs. One great big chair, that was Papa Bear's chair. One medium-sized chair, that was Mama Bear's chair. And one small chair, that was Baby Bear's chair. Once again, Goldilocks was like, well, these chairs must be here for me to sit in. What else are they for? So she went and she hopped right into the big chair. But it was very hard. She didn't like it at all. So she got back up and she moved on over to the medium-sized chair, sat down and sunk so far in. It was just too soft. It was uncomfortable. She couldn't handle it. She got back up, saw that small chair again, gave it a try, sat down. Oh, that one was very comfy. She liked it quite a lot. But as she was settling herself in, the chair broke. Crack! Oh! That's no good. I guess there's no good chair for her to sit in this house. When she looked around, she saw another door in that room that led to some stairs. I wonder what's up there, she thought. And she went right up those stairs. Upstairs she found 3 beds. One big giant bed, that was Papa Bear's bed. One medium-sized bed, that's Mama Bear's bed. And one small bed, which was Baby Bear's bed. Well, that's even better than chairs for resting in, isn't it? So Goldilocks jumped right into the great big bed. But once again, it was just too hard. Not comfortable at all. Papa Bear just likes hard things to sit and sleep on. But not everyone does. Goldilocks didn't. So she jumped right back out of that bed and gave the medium-sized bed a try. Oh, once again, she sunk so deep into the mattress, she felt like she was trapped. She didn't like it at all. It was too soft. Too soft, all entirely. She jumped back out and she was like, well, nothing left but to try that small bed, I guess. And she jumped in, and it was perfect. And it didn't break this time, and she fell asleep. And while she was sleeping, of course, those 3 bears did finally come back from their walk. All 3 bears came inside their house. Things didn't seem quite right. Papa Bear noticed first because he was very hungry and he went straight to his bowl. Someone's been eating my porridge, she said. Mama Bear also noticed the spoon beside her bowl was dirty. Someone's been eating my porridge as well, she said. And poor little Baby Bear, at his chair at the table, he looked into his empty bowl and said, someone's been eating my porridge as well, and they've eaten it all up. Oh, poor Baby Bear. Maybe Papa Bear or Mama Bear will share with him, because they both have a lot more porridge than he did. So that'll be okay, I think. But it was still weird that someone had been in their house eating their porridge while they were gone. And Papa Bear noticed something in the other room. He noticed that the pillows on his chair had been maybe moved around a little bit. He was like, I think someone's been sitting in my chair. And Mama Bear noticed the same thing. I think someone's been sitting in my chair as well. And poor little Baby Bear, he He said, someone's been sitting in my chair too, and they've broken it. Oh no, that's no good at all. Maybe Goldilocks will replace it. Well, they still needed to figure out who had eaten their porridge and sat in their chairs, so they kept on investigating and they went upstairs. And their beds were askew, which means they were all messed up. And Papa Bear said, someone's been sleeping in my bed. And Mama Bear said, someone's been sleeping in my bed. And Baby Bear, poor little Baby Bear, said, and someone's been sleeping in my bed too, and there she is! And Goldilocks woke up, and she was so scared to see these 3 bears. I would be very scared if I woke up and there were 3 bears in the room. That she jumped right out the window and ran all the way home. My goodness. I don't think she ever went back to that house again. So I think they had to fix their own chair and make more porridge for Baby Bear. But that's okay. That's my story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Let's sing a couple more songs before I say goodbye today. The next one is a silly song. It's one of my favorites. Starts out being about a frog who says, ah. Ah went the little green frog one day. Ah went the little green frog. Ah went the little green frog one day, and they all went ah. But we all know frogs go sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. We all know frogs go sha-na-na-na-na. They don't go ah. It's a silly song, don't worry. What about fish? Bloop, bloop went the little blue fish one day. Bloop, bloop went the little blue fish. Bloop, bloop went the little blue fish one day, and they all went bloop, bloop, bloop. But we all know fish go kissy, kissy, kiss, kissy, kissy, kiss, kissy, kissy, kiss. We all know fish go kissy, kissy, kiss. They don't go bloop, bloop, bloop. And next up we have a turtle. Turtles don't make much noise. So in this case we say, slow, slow went the little green turtle one day. Slow, slow went the little green turtle. Slow, slow went the little green turtle one day, and they all went slow, slow, slow. But we all know turtles go cowabunga-dood, cowabunga-dood, cowabunga-dood. We all know turtles go cowabunga-dood. They don't go slow, slow, slow. And my last verse is about a bear again. Remember our bears? Grr, grr, went the little brown bear one day. Grr, grr, went the little brown bear. Grr, grr, went the little brown bear one day, and they all went grr, grr, grr. But we all know bears go huggy, huggy, hug, huggy, huggy, hug, huggy, huggy, hug. We all know bears go huggy, huggy, hug. They don't go grr, grr, grr. And that's my silly song. It doesn't really tell you the truth about the animals, but that's okay. We don't mind. I think it's almost time for our goodbye songs, which means it's time for me and you to zoom to the moon together. Are we ready for that? Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 I hope we get there soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Very good blast off, but I know we can do a bigger blast off. This time we're going to go past the moon, all the way to the sun. Are we ready? Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Wow! That is a really good big blast off. But I think we can do one more even bigger blast off. Past the moon, past the sun, all the way to the rest of the stars. They are so very, very far away that before we can go, I have to count down from 10 instead of 5. Are we ready? Whew, here we go. Far, 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 we're going to the stars. Far, 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 we're going to the stars. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Far, 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 we're going to the stars. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Oh my goodness! What an amazing big blast off. Thank you for going to the stars with me. And this is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands at the end of story time. And this is the way we stomp our feet, stomp our feet, stomp our feet. This is the way we stomp our feet at the end of story time. And this is the way we wave goodbye, wave goodbye, wave goodbye. This is the way we wave goodbye at the end of story time. Thank you so much for coming. I'll be back again live next Friday. I hope to see you there. Goodbye.